In May 2010, IDF naval forces intercepted 6 ships from the Turkish IHH Humanitarian Relief Foundation. IHH claimed to be a purely humanitarian organization, but were tied to the terror group Hamas. Their flotilla was attempting to break Israel's naval blockade of the Gaza Strip, which had been instated to prevent Hamas from smuggling weapons and attacking Israeli civilians. Members of the IHH likened the mission to an Islamic conquest and expressed plans to reach Gaza, intending to breach the blockade or die trying. The ships were given numerous warnings to redirect their course to Ashdod so they could be inspected before their goods were transferred to Gaza. But these warnings were ignored. Eventually, Israeli naval commandos boarded all 6 ships. Violence broke out on one ship, the Mavi Marmara, when its passengers attacked IDF personnel with knives, clubs, and live fire. As a result of the confrontation, 8 Turkish citizens and 1 Turkish American with dual citizenship were killed, and others were wounded. 10 IDF soldiers were beaten and wounded. Later investigations revealed that 50 of the Mavi Marmara's passengers had connections to global Islamic terrorist organizations, and photos of the cache of weapons on the Mavi Marmara were published online. The same year, a UN report said that Israel's blockade of Gaza was legal according to international law. Nonetheless, Prime Minister Erdogan declared that the Israeli raid was state terrorism, recalling Turkey's ambassador from Israel, downgrading diplomatic ties with the Jewish state, and suspending military cooperation. Under American pressure, 3 years later, in March 2013, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu agreed to apologize to Prime Minister Erdogan for the Gaza Flotilla incident. In June 2016, Israel and Turkey announced plans for reconciliation after their 6-year rift, and both countries appointed ambassadors to each other's countries. However, in recent years, American and Israeli ties with Turkey have only continued to worsen under Turkey's radical Islamist leadership.